Dave, all upon you. I'm leaving the game.
Okay, go live on Discord as well. Probably you're staying, right? Probably. Probs.
Select your agent.
पूरा टीम में सुनाई दे रहा है क्या ये? I think so. हाँ.
I believe we are live. Game has already begun. Round 1. On midway. Both the teams are going to be over here awaiting for this match to take place. We're going to be seeing a lot of mixed bags going around. The map in its entirety is a bit of a mixed bag because there's the feeling that the defenders are going to be having a hard time defending all the positions. At the same time, attackers have 3 areas, 3 options to attack. Timer is off and we are all in for the first round. 135 seconds remaining.
Flash out!
Coming up, there's the first blood. Pixie's one gets a kill on Chirag. Adolf following up with a kill on Sage, and there's going to be another triple from the team. Last 2 players remaining. Neo got the headshot. Not going to be enough as the Classic does not dish out enough damage. Nox is going for the headshot. Doesn't really get it either. And there's the front dash. As you get yes, he will cringe. Taking out Neo. Your kills are worth nothing over here. That blind, not going to hit me, bud. Hitting in a pretty good spot. That's gotta be a latest good spot for him to be on. He isn't even a mobility character and still got the pick off, so that's pretty good. First round will go to the attackers. The lineup is looking pretty strong for them as they are on the offensive. Given that Killjoy is a defensive character, she can still be used on the offensive because once that spike goes down, she has her utilities up. As for the opposing, well, the same is not going to be the moment to go on. You see him waiting. The wake of shadow. He awaits. Spada tree. Playing Sage on mid has to be pretty careful because this isn't your everyday walk in the park, boy. It's competitive and he is not supposed to go down. They haven't. Oh god. Strange moving all up front. He has taken a lot of damage. Nearly get the pick off. Not an issue. His ally will. Try speed. 1 HP.
Cover going out.
Don't have any healers. Sentiments.
Planted.
Decagon with the flick and getting that aim surprise on the opponent. Espada will go down.
Remaining.
On the first pick off. Get off. Another kill with the head tap. Now this is the second round for the attackers. What that does mean is we are going to have to brace ourselves for a bit of a wind up. You may be wondering why, because first round was of course lost by the defenders. That means they were in a bit of economic deep pool. Second round, they did not have the weaponry required. Third round, however, having saved for 2 rounds and lost, giving them the loss bonus and everything, does allow them to go on fourth and buy themselves a good amount of weaponry, as we do see here that the defenders are finally and surely arming themselves to the teeth. Second round is, however, on the go. I repeat, second round is on the go. Cringe alongside his buddy Killjoy. And he's gonna move up actually. They're gonna go for bomb site. See, that's gonna be a bit of a pickle because that's the first pick coming on Arco. That blind did not do much, nor did the concussion. And so will Neo. Defenders are just popping down one by one. They haven't had a single casualty on their end, and they're going to be trying to push up Garage this time around, but that sound cue too much as Chirag will not take it down. Arctic's taking him down. His ally needs the distraction, and also focusing his point on Nox's agent. It's going to be GG as the defenders will lose a third round in a row. Only 3 kills in the entirety of their team. Money's looking pretty tight for them. The attackers, on the other hand, are just having a field. They look at all of that money. The economy is booming. Still really not going for a AR. Really want to just make do with what they have. If they can make it work with the Spectre, might as well make it work with the Spectre. Going for the head start. He's ready for it with the Spectre. He's going in a bit of a cheeky pick over here. The wall will allow him to get a easy inside push. Doesn't need it, the Nox just a fort. Takes out. Canning drone. Argo on the other side of the map. Got a head pick on one of the attackers. That's going to be Killjoy. That means that's one. Flip side out. Arco is also holding Garage. His location is compromised though. And very soon he will face his fate. There he is. He is gone. Adolf will pick him off. Espada. Next line. It's Cringe and the 2 of his allies. So is also dead. That just leaves our trio. Squad.
Here.
Trio squad. Over here on bomb site. See Adolf picks up Nox's agent.
One enemy remaining.
And they'll get one by one each and every one. Adolf is on a triple killing spree. Oh, he backs out just in time. 20 HP. Yes, that's gonna be Cringe on the double kill. And god damn, that's 4 wins in a row. This is a clean swipe. You know, one of those days when you just want to clean up the catament of whatever's remaining from the day before. This is kind of like that because we have the attackers currently just flow wiping the remnants of whatever remains from the defenders. That's a pretty good pickup if you do see it. Seeing how they haven't won a single match right now. They could go for the eco, but that'll still mean even worse economy.
Cutting their vision.
Toxin screen down. Careful.
He's aiming for it.
There is stage in the sea.
Have their entrance on Garage. Now compromised, and Esperado the first point. First man to enter the side, first one to go down. His allies are already down there as he just leaves last man standing. We're looking at Neo. Has a Spectre, not the best pickup. He's gonna be on the receiving end of it, and that's gonna be the first blood for him. Ooh, spotted the opponent. There's still more coming out. He's gotta be careful about that, but he won't be getting the pick off in time because he will go down to Adolf. GG. Apologies for that. Had a bit of a call to pick up, but we are already seeing a bit of a downfall still going on. There's not a change at all, and Cringe has got his hands on the goddamn operator. Not will go down, and Gerard, ultimate ready. Goes for the pick off. Doesn't really get anyone. Not an issue though. He will go down. Last man standing. Noxus has ultimate ready, but not going to be worth an effort. If he doesn't get this ult ready in time, in a good spot, he's going to be done for. Spot the opponent. Headshot comes in time. 33 HP. Will he make the clutch? He has the utilities required, but spotted. Oh, no. It's got to be extra careful. Reloading on the wrong moment. You got to be careful about who you peek corners with. Gee, Jesus, Fly Sawa will claw him apart.
Is only as good as their skill.
Need a drop.
And there we have some beat.
Not the best moment to be caught off guard. Reloading. He was caught with his pants down. Apologizing. If you are potted, it's probably in your best interest to run back. Because reloading, the opponent will know you're reloading. He sees that lit of the animation through the wall. He knows that you're reloading. He's got to catch you with your pants down just so he can get that bit of an extra surprise attack on you. And we do have the operator still running on bomb side C. Get off guard. He went for the wall. And he will go down. Arco will get the pick off. Opponent is still on the other side.
Spike down.
Kill.
C.
So with the ultimate. That's a good hit. And that's a good kill. Leo will go down. That's too long. Oh no. Always keep your gums up when peeking goals.
One enemy remaining.
They still have all the time in the world because the only man standing is now a dead man because it's going to be Espada 3 going down as Sova goes for a triple. GG's on that regard. Score is 0-7. They don't have much time here. Overtime is not something I do believe that's going to be coming around anytime soon. If they don't get these last 5 rounds to be a comeback for them, they are going to be in a very, very hard positions. It's very hard to defend on this map, and which is why if you're defending first, you gotta get those picks. You gotta get those winning points ASAP. What else do we have?
Help.
Boys and knows what's approaching. He can right.
Toxin screen down.
Spike down A.
They do have so much chaos happening. Already 3 attackers down. Could this be a opening of their bank account? Apparently not. Spoken a bit too soon because there is apparently yes! Adolf hasn't picked off! Did he get his ultimate out? Was that a waste? Oh, it was indeed. Oh, how the mighty fell. That waste on the ultimate is going to be a big blow for them. Nonetheless, that's the first one. That's the first victory to come for them. So that's a pretty good thing to go on. He's waiting, the setup is secure. All that remains is the execution. Oh, the operator cringe go down to Chirag. You're not the only man with the scope and hard irons over here. There's another. Come on, slowly approaching. Has to be pretty careful. The tides are turning. Just leave. No longer. They do have a good pick off. One trade off. does go down now. Operator will not work here over here, but he does survive, so that's pretty good. And he has been caught off. Shot dart did not get him. Chirag is still hit up. Lovely. Oh, Noxus also goes down. They're looking at a 3v3. A 2v3.
Last player standing.
They're popping one by one Argo. This Porter doesn't get at him. And this could be GG's. Well executed. Their teams were really surprised the opponent. They didn't know who to put their reticle on. Do I aim for the Omen who's currently on the other side of this wall, just trying to wall bang you, or do I aim for the Sova who's just peeking corners again and again trying to distract me, or do I go for the Jet who happens to be the one who shot me in the face? Next title of the book, the Jet who shot me in the face. That's going to be another round though, as we do go to 1-8. Round number 10 upon us.
Win.
Garage seems to be pretty cleared out though. Noxus agent is the only player holding side here alongside his buddy. And what's that? 2 pickoffs already at the bomb site. See, excuse me? A 3?
Poison orb emitting.
Oh no, they're both just turning corners now. We do see the entirety of the defenders. This is only 2 people running, howling ass to bomb site. See, it doesn't really seem to be working out in their favor because last one's only going to be none other than our old buddy. Wipe. Noxus agent is also pretty also GG's in that regard as well. Score going 1-9. Round 11 is now upon us. We are in a bit of a pickle. This may be a clean slate. This may just be a bulldozering round. Bulldozering game for attackers. There's much to be done and much to look forward to because when the sides do change, so will the tactics of both teams. How long will it last? Our Krishna, the Decacon just barely makes it on the corner. Well, his position, that was pretty well done. Held out the looks to the last moment. I really like the Spectre skin on that, by the way. It has a cell shade look to it, kind of like Borderlands. Oh, he's it. Eyes on ally nonetheless. Corners.
Here.
One. Ooh, imagine if he had shot through the smoke just for. And Cringe is still holding here. There's the out off. We don't know where he's gonna shoot, but Decacon gives no shit. He's gonna double. Shit, I wasn't popping off, but shut down by Cringe.
One enemy remaining.
Another one. That's a double. Last man standing. Neo has a Vandal and ultimate is going to be available on him. He pops this off. He will have to pop off headshots like nothing else. The clock is ticking. It's time for Penis now, and Cringe will get him GG's. As soon as that sound of the chicken spotting him came out, he knew that his trigger had to be sensitive. And when he saw his target, single tap is all he needed. We are going to be, however, looking at 110. This is half time. Meaning that if they do not win this, they are going to be in for a bad time attacking. I mean, they're already in for a bad time attacking. They haven't gone in the leads just yet. No. Close 1-10. Not looking too good right now. Cringe. Being taken on by Chirag. Continue. Oh, Adolf doesn't care if you have smoke on your side. He will shoot you through it. That operator shot through the wall. The smoke was pretty neat, and the defenders are actually doing good over here. They're actually getting picks. They have 5 kills still on them. That's gonna kill Narco. He just came in, so it's still evened out. 4 versus 2. On site. Hey, goes for the plant. This time is over here. To put on, he does get the pick though. That just leaves 3 opponents.
Cover going out.
2 players on the attackers. They have to defend this out. The attackers have now become the defenders. He spotted him. He knows his opportunity was on hand and he just took it.
enemy
He
remaining.
just stole it. Knows the last player's location as well. Well, he's screwed. He's sold and knocks his agent. On his last moments as they do come approaching by a silver bullet to the head. GG's in that regard,
Switching
dear
sides.
God.
I need this.
What's there to say? Halftime is now past and we will be seeing a switch. Attackers are now defending and the defenders are now attacking. The lineup matters. And no doubt they have a good lineup for defense on their hand, but at the same time, the attackers are also looking pretty good. A Sage and a Viper are good for defense because they do deny a lot of sides, but on the attack side, it doesn't really work out. They can't do a lot of DK over there, not to worry about because he will regen it. Oh, Sova has buried opponent. He's preparing for it. Once the opponent gets one, has reloaded, and I will come in time. His teammate has got us back. Jesus Christ!
One enemy remaining.
Another one buys the dance. There's only one player
A.
remains. Gonna be Chirag. Oh, that's not a side you want to see. Just speaking A long and spotting for opponents. That's Obi. And that's the headshot. GG's over there. Go, of course, going 1 to 12 now. Match point is upon us. This is done. This is Scream's swipe.
I need this. Thank you.
Not even a question of
I need
skills
this. Thank
anymore.
you.
No longer a skill issue. They're just owning it. They know the game is theirs and they are owning it. Oh, don't. No. 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 Oh, no. They're memeing. Look at that. 5 sheriffs and 5 full armor body plates. They could have gone for weaponry and automatics, but no. They want to go on with a bang. And the sheriff, that's a pretty suitable bang. Let's see, you've taken hold of candle, 2 specters, and sprayed right through it. GG's for him. But that's actually pretty smart because the attackers, they can't get themselves any good weaponry now. They can't get an upgrade if there is no upgrade. But they are being picked off one by one. Sheriff isn't really interested.
One enemy remaining.
Taking up, it's ill-suited for combat against automatics. What's going to be who's got the better aim?
Spike planted.
If the sheriff plays not killing the first shots, he's dead.
Sage killed.
Not like that though, because that's a good shot. Not like that either. Oh, almost had it. It's going 2 to 12. They're playing with the food. You got it. They are playing with their food. That's bad manners. You wanna kill them? Kill them with no mercy.
Need a drop. Thank you.
They have a match point to them, however, so they can do whatever they please with this. They will be employing automatic weapons for this. Is there a judge? I see. Ah, perhaps. Unless first pick comes up, New gets the pick off on a Jinx. Get off.
Spike down.